Hey friends, Neph here. Welcome to episode 14 of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. Today we're taking on one of my favorite places in the game, the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. There's a lot of sad dialogue here. This is where trainers go when their Pokemon have passed away. But we do get to start the place off with a rival battle. Blue's dialogue there is pretty aggressive. There's a pretty popular fan theory that he's here because his Rattata has passed away since it's no longer on his team. So it kind of sounds like he's lashing out a little bit. Nidoking takes full damage from a Fury attack, but of course it doesn't matter any. This is good, because without TMs, Nidoking is not going to be able to do anything against the ghost types here. Pretty much just playing to our type advantage with every switch here. We're starting to get close to where Blue is going to use the Pokemon that we'll actually see in the final fights against him. So that's cool. And I think this is the last rival battle before he evolves his Eevee. Ugh, calls us a stinker. Very rude. So I am a little bit bitter about him saying that he caught a Cubone. On the very top floor, I got into probably 20, maybe 25 encounters looking for one, and I absolutely could not find one. No random encounters yet, so our first encounter with a ghost type is actually this channeler here. Nightshade does static damage based off the level of the Pokemon that uses it, so you never have to worry about it critting or anything like that. Now, because the ghost Pokemon are also part poison, Weepin' Bell is going to be pretty much useless here. Nothing here can survive a Psybeam from Alakazam. So all of these channelers are possessed by... Whoops, thought there was an opening there. All of these channelers are possessed by their Pokemon, is what I'm guessing. What I'm looking for specifically in a random encounter here, one is Cubone, so I can add it to the Pokedex, but also I want a level 24 Ghastly. You can catch them at that level here, and then it's only one level away from evolving, so I'll show that when it comes, but otherwise I'm going to skip all the random battles. When I was younger, I thought they were holding a surfboard, and I guess now as an adult I can kind of see it, but I know a little bit more about Japanese culture now and understand that it's clearly not a surfboard. Anyway, find a level 24 Ghastly, put it to sleep, throw a Pokeball, easy peasy. Alright, now we can move on from floor 1 here. Lots of trainers here, but most of them only have one Pokemon apiece, so they're pretty quick battles. This dungeon, if you want to call it that, I actually prefer in red and blue because there's more Team Rocket members here. They're basically bullying Mr. Fuji and trying to steal Pokemon here. But in yellow, we only see the Team Rocket from the anime. This Ghastly is destroying my Charmeleon. Alright, another Chandler down. Grab an item that we're not going to use. And then grab another item that we're probably not going to use. Another one-shot drop there. There is one hidden item in this dungeon. Well, there might be more. I only really know of one. But that's coming up here too. But once you've caught the Pokemon here, and after this segment of the game, there's really no reason to ever come back for anything. I don't know why Ghost is all capitalized there. And I almost forgot the hidden item, but it's right here. Just another elixir. So this floor actually has like a built-in super quick Pokemon Center on those square tiles. So this isn't a bad place to grind if your team is underleveled. My team's actually slightly overleveled at this point because I'm only using 4 Pokemon. Alakazam isn't that far away from learning the move Psychic, so I'm grateful for the easy experience he can get here. Now that we have access to restoring our Pokemon, I'm going to start trying to level up my Ghastly through the rest of the dungeon. And of course, get paralyzed. And now we're paralyzed and confused. This Haunter, 8 levels lower than me, completely wrecked me. We'll just wrap it up with Alakazam like we always do. Heal up again, get our Charmeleon back. Zombies do not exist. Channeler. Not gonna lie, this dungeon, playing through it as an adult, the lack of types of Pokemon that the trainers use against you is kind of a bummer. Gets a little bit repetitive. Free money. The sounds that one was making, I don't know if they're sick. I don't know, there's a lot of things I don't understand about the channeler's dialogue. Got crit, but did not get paralyzed, so we can actually do something in this fight. Actually didn't encounter any wild haunters until the 7th floor either. I know they're kind of a rare spawn, but given the amount of encounters I had, I should have encountered at least one on the way up. I should have just gone for the Nightshade again. I think I could have taken it out. I hate confusion. Lucky though. There was a, 25% chance of not working? So that's pretty good. There we go. There's level 25. Alright, now he looks much cooler. I think actually that's the coolest looking of his 3 different stages. I'll basically repeat the same process I did to get Kadabra to Alakazam with Haunter here to turn it into Gengar. Trade evolutions are impossible with an emulator. So we gotta cut some corners. Hung on by 1 health. That's ridiculous. And we got paralyzed again. The chance for Lick to cause paralysis is not that high. I'm just being incredibly unlucky in that regard. Get a little bit more easy experience. And this is the last channeler? No, we finally learned Slash, at the very least, so that'll replace Scratch. I want to hold on to Leer just in case. Probably never going to use it, but you want options. So we're going to take on the mini-boss of the dungeon here. It's the restless spirit of Marowak. Even though we're paralyzed, we can take out Marowak easily enough. Cubone and Marowak actually have two moves that are exclusive to them in Generation 1. They learn Bone Club and Bone Meringue, neither of which are as good a ground-type move as, say, Earthquake, but it's exclusive to them, so that's kind of cool. Alright, final floor. Switch to Nidoking because he can easily handle Team Rocket. It's a shame that Meowth never evolves into Persian. It's also a shame how much use we've gotten out of Horn Attack, which is not a great normal type move. I mean, it's like one of the above average ones, but boy, Nidoking does a lot of work with it. Again, always living with like one sliver of health. Okay, so here is where I spent some time trying to encounter Cubone. After many, many failed attempts, I just gave up, so I cut a bunch of that out. But here at the top, we get to speak to Mr. Fuji, and I don't know, he's just a good guy. He's the one that takes care of this place. But what he does is he gives us basically an item that works like Awakening does, but we need it to get our next party member. So there's our Poké Flute, and next time we're gonna catch a Snorlax.